everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Today we're going to talk about hair, and gray hair is the actual topic.
Gray hair?
Gray hair, yes. What happens to our hair as we age? A lot of times it'll turn gray. It sometimes gets thin, and it sometimes gets wiry. Hair is funny. And mine actually got straight compared to what it was. It used to be curly. But usually your hair gets curly as you age. Curlier, I should say, not curly. It just gets a little curlier.
Yep.
Helps you prepare for old age, I guess, is what it's doing.
I guess.
Mine has gone reverse, though. But when I was born with straight hair, so maybe it's gone back to what I used to have. You can get gray hair when you're very young, or you can get gray hair when you're very old. It's all in your genes. Your genetic makeup is what determines whether you're going to have gray hair or not.
Yep. Doesn't stress have something to do with it sometimes too?
Stress will cause you to get gray. That's probably why I'm grayer than my sisters. I had more stress in my life.
Could be.
Could be. I think so. My brother Joe, who I think he is 80, he has just a little gray hair right on the temples, but he doesn't have it on the upper part. My father had, he was 93 and he still had dark hair and gray hair in there. But he had a lot of dark hair still. It made it very hard to cut your hair when you have a lot of dark and gray, because the gray will always seem shorter and the dark always seems longer. So it makes it very difficult. The color of your hair is your melatonin that's in your hair, and as you age, you have less melatonin. And sometimes when you think your hair gets wiry or thinner, the reason it's getting thinner is the follicle is also shrinking, so your hair that's coming out is finer. But it could be wiry fine. It's not very nice. If we were to sum this up, age has a lot to do with your hair going gray, and your hormones also can change. So like my hair has gone gray, unfortunately. It used to be a real dark brown. I used to have a lot of melatonin in my hair, but now I don't have very much at all. Your hair is getting gray. You've got some gray more on your temples than anywhere else in your beard. It shows your mustache has got a lot. But your cheek area and your chin is gray. Yep, it's gray on both sides.
Yeah, the mustache is still kind of dark.
Yep, and it makes it look like you have a dirty lip sometimes. Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, whenever you want me to shave it off, it goes.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking that it's just barely getting there now, so it'd be sort of silly to shave it off now.
It's getting there. Slowly but surely.
I looked up to see whether your hair got thinner or thicker, or if you had more hair or not, if your mother's father had more hair. Well, it's more in genetics. If your mother's father had a lot of hair, then chances are your children will have a lot of hair, because it was in the genes. Not that it. But if your father was bald, if my father was bald, then my kids could be bald.
Yeah.
It's just depends on your genetic makeup as to whether you're going to have a lot of hair or not hair. And women can have balding also, where we feel like our hair is thinner. I remember my father making a barrette for my hair, because when I was working, you had to wear your hair back, and then you had to pull it up, and the tail that was bobbing could not touch your shirt. And my hair was too thick, so he actually made me a barrette, because you couldn't buy a barrette that was thick enough to bring it, to put it like in a ponytail and bring that ponytail up. When you wash your hair, you should always wash gray hair with mild soap, and to make it so that it shines again, you can put we used to put Alberto VO5 on it. So you want to keep your hair hydrated, so that it doesn't break, because it can get brittle as you get older too. That's why it feels wiry. Have a great night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.